Good morning from New Thought Northern Colorado Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Jenny, and welcome to our Wednesday morning prayer. So I'd like to start this morning with a reading from Ernest Holmes' 365 Science of Mind. It's a year of daily wisdom from Ernest Holmes, and it has been one of my faithful daily reading books for many years. So today is titled, Each Day is a Fresh Beginning. While there is a place that dwells in eternal stillness and in action in the innermost recesses of our soul, there is also a place at the circumference of our being that, animated by the inner spirit, goes forth to accomplish. If we will take time daily to sense this presence, believe in it, and accept it, before long the life we have known until now will gradually disappear. And a bigger, better, more perfect life will be born. We will pass from sadness into happiness, from lack and want into greater freedom, and from fear into assurance. Through the continual emergence of the creative principle, any last finality proves to be but the beginning of a new creative series. This eternal spiral, finding its base in the everlasting reality, will never cease to emerge. Our increased awareness of spiritual truths will make each day a fresh beginning, a new approach to reality, a spiritual adventure arising fresh and new from the original creative principle active within us. Let's just take those words into prayer this morning, into this time where we do connect with spirit, with that creative principle, with that divine intelligence, with that spirit of love, that spirit of truth, that spirit of wisdom, peace, of joy, because that is the principle, that is the force, that is the power, the presence, and the essence. That is all there is. It is, as Ernest said, it is the center within us and the circumference of the universe. The circumference of our being, the circumference of our minds, of our hearts, of all that is. And I know that that each one of us is an emanation, an illumination of this creative principle, this spirit which dwells within each one of us, activating our minds, activating our hearts, activating our hands and our feet, activating the words that we speak to be words of kindness, to be words of love, to be actions of peace, to be a realization of joy, to know that we live in an abundance, that there is prosperity for all. There is an abundance of each and every quality that we desire, whether it be wealth, whether it be health, whether it be love or joy or peace or companionship and connection, whether it be right work. There is an abundance of everything that we could desire just awaiting us. And so I know that in this moment and in every moment throughout this day and the days ahead, that we make connection with our center, with that divine that lives within us. I know that we consciously activate the spirit within in all that we do, that we align our thoughts with it, that we align and act upon every knowing of good, every knowing of love, that we be that presence in the world. Because I know that when we come from this place of all that God is within us, that our actions, our words cannot help but be good, that cannot help but make the world the better place that we look for it to be. And that by doing so, we not only change our own consciousness, but we change the consciousness of the world around us, bringing light, bringing peace, bringing love into a into a fuller expression of its beingness here in this human experience. I know that when we do this, when we open ourselves to be connected to and a channel for the divine within, that all good flows to us. All good flows to us. And thus all good flows into the world, for we are one. We are one in this presence and this essence that we call spirit, that we call God, by whatever name we choose to call it, because it is everything. We are one in it, with it, as it. And so I feel the joy of this knowing rising up from deep within me, flooding every cell, fiber, tissue, and atom of my being with that joy, with that radiance. And I know that I am prepared to be the essence of love today in the world. And I am so, so grateful for this knowing, for knowing that my word is the word of spirit flowing through this human incarnation. And my word flows into a universal law which accepts my word and makes it so. For there can be no other way. And thus I know my word is made so right now, in this moment, and forever. And if you would like to claim any or part of this for yourself with me, please do so by joining me in saying, and so it is. Amen. Have a lovely, lovely day, a lovely week. Join us here again at 8 o'clock next Wednesday when Reverend Leah will be bringing you another one of her beautiful, heartfelt, lovely prayers. Love you. Have a great day. Be sure to call.